Good evening, everyone. It is Kip, Kicker Unmasked Live Weekly. It's Tuesday night, 7:30 Central Time. You have caught us in the middle of setup here in beautiful Topeka, Kansas. We are up here for the KICKER Country Stampede. We are at the Heartland Motorsports Raceway. As we told you last week on the show, this show is our first in-the-field live broadcast. Prepare for everything and anything that can go wrong to go wrong, because I guarantee it. We've already had generators go out. We've got the big boy fired up. Hopefully you don't find the noise too annoying. We got that. I'm sure the mics are picking it up, but we had to move off the little small generator to go run this. So thank you for joining us here tonight. We're having a great time here. Tonight's show, the first part of it, we're going to focus on Stampede. We got a couple special guests who are going to join us here tonight. One of them's kind of loose, and the other one's probably 6 sheets to the wind. So just be careful. Normally this is a family show, so we're going to try to keep them under reins, but we'll keep what we can going on. As always, we're going to do a little bit of housekeeping tonight. As you know, we try to do that at the beginning of the show. We like to get some shout outs. We don't have as much gear here tonight because we are literally mobile in a field almost. So we got Bill Frog in the back. He's running the social back there on his laptop, hooked up some Wi-Fi. We do have Tim behind one camera tonight. Ernie's back there trying to play production assistant with a cold beverage in his hand. You tell me what it is. You might win a prize. And, it's going to be a fun time tonight. JW, he actually had to drive the rig, the XRV, that's what's parked behind me right here, up tonight. He's been here for setup crew. And, big deal tonight, we're going to talk about what we're here for, and that's the KICKER Country Stampede. We'll get to that in just a minute. Now, we normally have an extra camera so we can show you other guests that are on the show. And since we can't get her on camera, Tim might be able to do a little pan over there if he gets a chance. I'll let him go ahead and do it. But my wife, Paula, is here taking the place of Sandy tonight. So Paula, come on, Paula. Come on, give him a little Ernie pan over there. Get a little Paula action going there for us. Go. Come on.
You're dead.
Do you hear that, folks? I'm dead. So say hello, Paula.
Hello, Paula.
So for those of you out there, obviously we do this show every Tuesday night. And of course we do it from the studio, normally at KICKER. And I have a wife that has got the good grace and the personality to let us do this on Tuesday night and get away with it. So since there's no Sandy here tonight, we'll let Paula fill in for the Sandy role. So how's that? So just wave.
That's perfect.
So save sigh. So she's thoroughly embarrassed now. You can leave. Go away. Bye. So when I get back to the hotel room tonight, I'm not going to sleep. I'll have one eye open all night long. I can tell you that, folks. So first thing, out in the field, there are some things we do on a normal basis. As you can see, I don't know if Bill has got it up and running. Let me find it here. I'm actually behind the keyboard tonight, so I get to play a little bit of production. So let me get this up here real quick. Boom. That's the contest for tonight's giveaway. So as you know, we have this habit. We start the contest normally at 7:15 if we have a pre-roll. Tonight we don't have a pre-roll, so it's kicking off right at 7:30. But here's the contest. We're going to shut this down at 8:30. And we will draw the winners at that point, and we'll announce live winners tonight for joining the contest. As you can see, as always, it's kicker.fun / and maybe Bill can tell us why. It's Stampede 945, so maybe I'm out of the loop on that. What's 945, Bill?
I don't know, Sean. What's 945?
Sean, what's 945? Why Stampede 945?
Because it's one of the greatest country radio stations in Northeast Kansas.
94.5. Hey, that's a pretty good idea there. You're a smart feller.
Yeehaw!
Get him off my set, please. Okay, so with that said, we know it's Stampede 945, and that makes sense now because I didn't get it because there was no period there. So I was thinking 945, is that like 410 or 412 or some other crazy stuff, 315, I don't know, 310 to Yuma. Who knows what's going on there with him, but 945. So go hit that link tonight, guys and gals, if you're tuning in. Enter that contest. I don't have any idea what we're giving away tonight. I literally did not look at the prize package for tonight, but I hope it's a good one. Since you're going to the contest, you can let me know in the feed, what do you have a chance to win? Because I have no idea. On top of that, as you know, we're coming up on week 3 now, where we launched the Mobile Soundstage Engineering Contest with Mr. Mark Eldridge over in Bixby, Oklahoma. And that contest is still going. We're going to let that run until midnight, July 5th. We will close that contest out then, and then we will draw that lucky winner and announce them on the show July 6th. And we are going to have a special in-studio guest July 6th to help us pull that winner and announce it. And it's not Mark, but it's a really cool person. You guys see him in a lot of their feeds. He's reached out and wanted to actually come be on the studio live on Tuesday. So we're going to have him join us Tuesday. We'll save that as a little surprise, but we do have a special guest coming. That link is obviously kicker.fun / learn SQ. and that's where you can go register for that contest and a chance to win. That's over a $1,500 prize package that we're giving away with Mr. Mark Eldridge over at Mobile Soundstage Engineering. So be sure to go hit the contest for tonight. If you haven't entered the month-long contest, be sure you go hit that one. That is kicker.fun again /LearnSQ. As always, we'd like to remind people that our contests are now open to people from the northern side of the border. So all you folks tuning in from Canada, and we see a lot of people tune in and watch the show from Canada, thank you for joining us. And you are part of the contest now. It's a little difficult for us shipping products and prizes across different country lines. And so we've got things worked out with our good friends Jemson up in Canada. They are a distributor up in Canada, and we are doing that. If you are a Canadian winner, we've had 2. Just know that it'll take probably an extra week or 2 to get your prize out to you, but you will win a prize if you enter the contest and you are from Canada. So keep that in mind. So our friends from the north, besides having better beer, you can now enter our contest. So with that said, I think that basically takes care of housekeeping tonight. I'm going to pop over here into the feed. If Bill's got something good he wants to throw out, I'm going to go over and look at the comment section. As always, Deviant, yes, the contest is always rigged. If we pull your name, you can't win, but everyone else qualifies. Just keep that in mind. When we say rigged, we mean deviant rigged. That's really what we're saying. So remember that. Hey, Kip, Glenn McPherson, how you doing this evening, man? Good to see you on the show. Hey, Corey, good to see you. Hey, RX Art, good to see you on here. I'm just going through the comment feed. Hey, Kip, Glenn, there you are again. Bill must threw you up after I saw you over in the comment section. Corey. Let's see what we got going on here. A twisted tea with a kicker koozie. This is the approved after show beverage. It is an orange high C crush, as you can tell from the top of the can. So if you can guess what's actually in here, tell you what, first person that replies in the feed that knows what's in this koozie that I see, you're going to win an unmasked t-shirt. How you like that? But that's my approved after show beverage, not during show. Although Travis, I think, already had 1 or 10 already. So we'll get to him in just a moment on that one. He's already getting the party started. So I'm going through more comments. Anything else, Bill? Is everybody else tuned in? I see we got a lot of great people tuned in tonight, as always. Oh, yeah, free stuff. Click that link, guys and gals. Yeah, Andy, thanks for calling that out, Andy. Join that link. And, we let the, I'm going down here just looking at the chat and everything, guys. When you're watching the show here tonight, you don't have to do it right now, but on your way out the door, if you could do us a favor, if you like what we're doing on this show, please hit that, smash that, do that like button on the way out. As you know, we don't monetize these videos. It has nothing to do with that, but it really gives us feedback to let you know the content we're doing, locations. Obviously, this is the first time we've done a live one, so prepare for every and any mistake possible to be made tonight. But this is our first, it's not really our first live in the field event since the whole 2020 debacle, but it is really the first one we've had all of the assets, a lot of people. We've got, I don't know, probably 45 people from Kicker lined up out here to enjoy this event, get everything going, so that you guys can come visit with us. You can talk about anything Kicker related. You can check out the UTVs, the ATVs, all the vehicles we got on display. We got the boom room. We're not going to close it up here this year, but we are going to have the boom room up and operational. So if you're in the area, swing by, check it out. It's going to be a good time. So really the first chance to come out and hang out in the field with all of us, not just the normal 5 guys from the studio, plus Sandy, but get to hang out with everyone from the Kicker organization. And we've got some great people who are going to join us here in just a minute to go along with that. So I'm just looking through here. Bill, anything else in the feed you want to throw up there? Bill's over there in the background. He's like, I don't know what you're talking about, Kip.
Hey, Kip, feel the sound from your laptop.
Is there sound coming from my laptop? Well, let's just do that. Hopefully there's still audio out there. You good? Hold on here just a second. Make sure this is... Okay. Are you getting any feedback now, Ernie? You okay?
We're good.
I went ahead and muted the mic on the laptop. Sorry about that. Okay, so with all that said, contest for the night, you know where to go enter those. Let me turn this down a little bit. Hold on a second. There we go. I can hear it. It was coming back through over here, so I got it now. Enter the contest for tonight. Come check us out here at Stampede if you're in the area. We're going to talk more about that in just a second. But to get things started, we've been doing the Country Stampede. This will be year 8. It would be year 9 if we could count 2020, but like most of you, we just tore that right out of the calendar and threw it in the trash can. So this is actually the 8th year, 9th calendar year that we have done the KICKER Country Stampede and been blessed to be the title sponsor for that event. And instead of me just talking about the event, I thought it'd be pretty cool to get the guy who's irresponsible enough to have contacted us and got us involved with it from the beginning, and that would be Mr. Sean Carter. And Sean Carter is from the 945, 94.5 radio station. So with that said, Sean, come on in and join the feed with you, don't mind.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Tonight is like hey, it's a black lollipop just for you.
Yeah, I do like lollipops. I've never had black one before, but I'm excited to be on the show tonight.
You know, we're excited to be on the show too because we're lucky to even have one. It's,
yeah, absolutely. I understand.
We're out here in the field. We're on some kind of a Wi-Fi connection. The generator died.
Yeah.
You didn't bring a collared shirt like I told you to.
No,
so.
well, I'm just trying to keep up with the Joneses here.
Well, true. I mean, this is kind of different for the people watching because I never wear hardly a T-shirt. I always wear a collared shirt of some kind. So I am maxily relaxly.
Yeah.
Maxily relaxly. They're used to all that stuff. They get it from me.
Sure.
So, Sean, I'm just looking through the comments here. Country Stampede, you've been with the organization a long time.
Yep.
But it was here before you came along. So,
that's correct.
In your words, give us a history of Stampede. Where did it start? Who started it? Why did it start?
Sure, absolutely. So this is the 25th year of the KICKER Country Stampede, and a gentleman by the name of Wayne Rouse started the Stampede in Manhattan, Kansas in 1996. And he had a vision. To be honest with you, Wayne is a part of a lot of different smaller shows that are around the Midwest, whether it's Kansas, Colorado, Nebraska. He's kind of has his hand in a lot of different shows, and his vision was really to put together a Midwest, a big time country music festival. And so, coming out of the first years, he had some amazing artists. Kenny Chesney was in one of the first years of of the Country Stampede at the time, and Tim McGraw, and the list goes on and on. So, it's really Wayne Rouse's vision that kind of got it off the ground, and it's something that the Midwest has really supported. When I say Midwest, I'm talking about 7 states. And it's something that they've really supported, and it's just really grown over the years to be the biggest country music festival in the Midwest.
It's an awesome event.
Yeah.
And I want to have some fun with you. I'm not trying to embarrass you on purpose.
No, not at all.
But your brother, Mark,
Yep.
actually runs a store here in Topeka, and
That's correct.
He's a KICKER dealer.
He is a KICKER dealer. He's been a KICKER dealer for over 30 years.
So I know if we go back in the time machine, it'd be about 10 years now.
Yes.
We were just doing the math there because
we were.
8 years. We got to count it out 2020, so that's 9 years.
I had to get Mr. Irby's daughter out here to check out the event.
That is exactly where I was wanting you to go with this. So
I'm going to back up a little bit if I could.
Okay. You can go ahead. Okay. I just wanted to know, Tomcat said that's a limited edition Kipper Black Lollipop. You ought to be that right there. You're styling and profiling.
I'm going to make sure I take this home and frame it. No, but I'll tell you, when I started at the radio station, I've been in media for years. Started at the radio station. Really do have a history with the local radio station and TV station here in town. And I was asked to kind of go after a title sponsor and go after some. We all love white tents, but we sure do love organizations that bring big XRV and big rigs. Out. It gives ownership to the event. So
were you have a connection to the DMV? Were you finding out you had big rigs for you to go come see us? What's the deal here?
I was telling you what, I was sitting there with my brother in his store. He's got a store here in Topeka called Auto Sound, and we were talking. I was like, we got this country music event, and I think your kicker line. I think the guys in KICKER in Stillwater might be a good fit for him. He's like, no, there's no way that you can get KICKER up here to even look at the event. And I'm a man of challenges. I really am. So, what I did is I started doing some legwork, and he gave me a couple names, and reached out at the time to a young lady named Casey.
Yes, that would be, yes. You are correct.
Casey. And Casey was she was a little bit of a struggle. She was a good gatekeeper for you guys, and
Man, she threw you a bone.
she did. It was a very small bone, but she did throw us a bone, and fortunately things played out, and I was fortunate enough to get a phone call from Kevin Campbell.
You were fortunate to get a call from Kevin Campbell, and when you obviously did the song and dance with Kevin and presented the whole thing.
Sure.
Kevin felt it was in our best interest as a company to send out a scouting party.
Sure.
Someone just kind of check the event out, see if this is really something that would be good for our brand.
And he really put the A-team together when he did that.
Well, I would hope so. I would hope so. The A-team was myself.
That's right. That's right.
And at the time,
Steve Irby's daughter.
At Steve Irby's daughter, which the funny part about that is, folks, you got to love this, especially all you gals out there that know me. So at the time, Paula, who I actually got to see her on camera, we're now married and have been for a while. But at the time, we were just dating. And so when you approached us, my boss, Kevin, the director of marketing, said, hey, let's send you, and why don't you and Paula go up and check out the event and come back and report and tell us, is this really something that fits the Kicker branding and marketing, or is this guy just some hack salesman and think he's got a Hoover vacuum sold and we need to, so we had to empty out the bag and check things out.
Sure.
So Paula and I go up there, and folks, I got to tell you, do you know what it's like to be treated like a king and a queen? I did for 3 days. And for 3 glorious days, I was catered around, shuffled around, given all the drinks I could handle. I mean, I was completely taken care of. Anything I needed. Mr. Litzy, is there anything else you need? Is there anything ma'am, is there anything we can get you? I mean, it was just like red carpet. And I'm thinking to myself, man, this organization's pretty cool. They're treating us nice and everything.
You got some real good seats up front.
Got some great seats. I mean, I got some meet and greets, got to go backstage, meet some artists. I mean, it was a good time.
Yeah, that's right.
And I thought it was all because of me.
Well, it was close. It was because of
only because it was close to me.
You were dating Steve Irby's wife, or Steve Irby's daughter.
So Mr. Sean Carter thought that I was there as the marketing representative and that I had brought Steve Irby's daughter to come see the event and check it out. And of course, Sean, good buddy Sean, he knew that Steve Irby's daughter was in charge of the purse strings. So she would be the one that had to make the decision, are we going to participate in this event or not?
Yes, that's correct.
And Steve Irby's daughter turned out to be my wife, Paula.
That's right.
My future wife. Actually, we got married later that year after we came up and saw you.
Absolutely.
So it was kind of interesting that I know I got treated so well because he thought I was dating Mr. Irby's daughter.
Yeah.
So I will never, ever let you forget that.
Well, and two, Paula will forever be Steve Irby's daughter.
Well, it has to be. I mean, but it's a great event.
It is.
We got involved that first year, and things just kind of rolled. And yeah, we're business partners in this. Obviously, when you try to get a title sponsor, and of course we do that. But the cool part about this is it's not just that, but
who's this mysterious arm? Kip has 3 arms.
It's not.
What do you got?
We're good.
Never saw a thing.
They're messing with me again. I can't even get away from it out of the studio.
They just want the correct buttons pushed.
They do. But the cool part about it, and I mean this not just because he's sitting here, I consider Mr. Carter here, Sean, a true friend. And it's been great, the relationships that we've been able to build here, not just with the 94.5 family or the Alphamedia family, because a lot of other great people from there, that organization that work on this. But, all of the people who come to the event, I mean, there are people that come see my wife, I know now because I think it's Mr. Irby's daughter. I get it now. They're just looking for the inside deal from the daughter.
Well, one thing we're working on, we're working on meet and greets with her, with Paula. And everybody wants to meet Miss Irby's daughter.
Well, you guys have a good time with that. Apparently, I'm left out, aren't I?
We just haven't talked to you about it yet.
Oh,
he's the agent.
Just haven't talked to me about it yet. I don't know if I buy that. So, fast forward in time. Obviously, we've been working with you now 8 years,
8 years,
9 calendar years. But of course, as we all did, we took last year and just kind of threw that in the trash can.
Right.
But when we first came to this event, it was in Manhattan, Kansas.
That's correct.
And then 3 years ago would be the year it moved here to Topeka to the Heartland Motorsports Race Park.
That's correct. In 2009, we about 3 weeks before the festival is to take place, we moved the entire festival from Manhattan, Tuttle Creek State Park up to Heartland Motorsports Park here in Topeka. Heartland Motorsports Park was gracious enough to supply us with some property up here that we could get the stage set up on and really, pull off the best festival we could for 2019. So
You know, 25 Hertz to life, he put up there, Kip married by into kicker. Nice strategy. Have you not married her, you have been a wrestling manager. So apparently I've got that look going on. So, hey.
you know what? I could see you on a professional wrestling circuit.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, with a mask? I don't know.
Hey, JD, I got to bring this comment up, man. Hold on, JD. This is a good one. So we finally learned the truth about Kip's one get-out-of-jail-free pass. That's awesome. Thanks, JD. Jerome, wrestling. I love wrestling. Hey, you know, Jerome, I actually have a brother who is a wrestling coach, and he's really into it. So I guess it could run the family. I don't know that I want to be a wrestling manager, but I got a brother who is.
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool. So be on Vega. That's funny. So we're here at the Heartland.
Mm-hmm.
This will be the second official year that we actually have an event here.
Right.
And this is turning out to be a fantastic location to have the event.
Sure.
We got a lot more space this year, as I've noticed.
Yeah, right.
Attendance up this year?
Attendance is up this year, and I think Travis will attest to this. You know, at one point we were up 700% in ticket sales than we were even in 19. And I'll let Travis tell you where we are today. But you know, we're really excited. I think, you know, I really think what's exciting about this event this year is, you know, there's a lot of music festivals and a lot of different genres across the country that are really starting to take place and opening back up this summer. And I think the exciting thing is we're one of the first ones out of the gate. There's another country music franchise called Country Thunder that started in Iowa just last week. And so we're one of the first couple ones. So there's, you know, out of the gate. So there's going to be a lot of people that are going to kind of look to this festival and how we're doing things, how the attendees react, and how just the festival, performs. And we're really excited to kind of be in the spotlight for that.
I would say, honestly, I know for myself, people are just pent up. They want to get out.
You're exactly right.
I want out.
Right.
Get me out. Let's go do something.
Sure.
Let's go have some fun. Let's go enjoy something.
Absolutely.
So it would probably be fair if we're going to talk about the Heartland Motorsports Race Park. Mm-hmm. We probably ought to bring Travis in to talk about that.
Absolutely.
So Travis Hilton, if I got that right, did I get that correct? Travis, come on into the grassy studio.
Welcome, sir.
Gents,
how are you doing, man?
doing fantastic as always.
Good to meet you. Yes, sir. Good to see you again.
Oh,
Let me unmute you a microphone, give you so there. Now you're on the mic.
Okay.
So I heard that we brought you in because you're lively.
He's the spokesman of the Country Stampede and Motorsports Park.
And he's lively.
His title.
What would make you think I'm lively?
We're going to tell you why, because Jeremy Wynn and I were setting up over on VIP, and you were asked to be a part of this, and he said, you know, do I need to bring the energy or do I need to bring it down?
Well, yeah,
and we said, no, we need to bring the energy.
You got to bring
right?
people with you, you know?
Absolutely.
JW.
Now, you see, Kip and I, you know, us gentlemen like us in our mid-20s that we are, you know, we've got a different kind of energy level than you do, Sean.
I know,
you start getting the gray hairs that you have, you know, you start slowing down a little bit. And,
are you saying I'm not 20?
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, but enough about how Kip and I just about 5 or 6 years ago got away from our graduation party from high school, you know.
Right.
What we really want to talk
I saw
about
that in a movie
is
once.
how awesome Kicker and this Country Stampede is going to be this weekend. I mean, it is phenomenal to watch how the weather's turned around. We're looking at all kinds of blue skies and sunshine. The temperatures have dropped a lot from the last week. I mean, we're looking for a phenomenal event this weekend. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, I got a little bit of sun today, which is to be expected, but the temperature was fantastic today.
Oh, it's beautiful. I mean, it was in the upper 70s, low 80s. I mean, perfect weather to be out there because it's great when you're in the direct sunlight through the daylight. You know, it's in that mid 80s kind of range, but then you get into the later part of the evening, you get to about 9, 10, 11 p.m., and it's that mid 70s, just a little bit of wind. Oh, it's just perfect to be out there and watching great country music.
Absolutely.
So, you know, obviously Stampede's here, and that's what we're here for, obviously for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Mm-hmm. But tell us a little bit more about, give us maybe a little brief history about what can you tell us about Heartland Motorsports Park?
Well, there's a lot of history through Heartland Motorsports Park. You know, it was built in 1988 and operational in 89. It's had an NHRA national event every year since 89. Even some years had 2 events. We used to have one in the spring and the fall time. This year, the one August 13th, 14th, and 15th, the Menards NHRA national event. Not that I'm plugging it, but just throwing it out there.
Hey, you can plug it. It's okay.
But you know, what's amazing is being able to combine it here with the Kicker Country Stampede. And we've been doing a lot of work. Our great friends at Budweiser. Now, you might have mentioned I had a couple of Bud Lights. Let me clarify. I had one Bud Light seltzer. Okay, one Bud Light seltzer.
That he took out of the cooler over
I
here.
had a California education, but trust me, I can count to one. We had one Bud Light seltzer. It's what we enjoyed. No, it's all right. Bud Light's where it's at.
That's right.
But our great friends at Budweiser, they've been out here just loading and loading and loading nonstop. Bud Light, Budweiser, and all their great products. I mean, I hope all their vans got oil changes before this weekend, because if not, they're going to need one afterwards. I mean, it's going to be a nonstop flow of Budweiser and Bud Light products coming in here. And then one more thing I wanted to plug real quick before we got on to the next topic. Visit Topeka. It's our local group out here that helps to promote small businesses and get things moving along. They have done an amazing job of getting the word out there for Country Stampede and all of our Heartland Motorsports Park events too. To get the word out there and let everyone here in the area know, like you were talking about, Sean, so much of what happened last year was just, I mean, to put it frankly, a buzzkill.
Yeah.
I mean, it was so brutal for everybody to go from being able to go out there and rock out some great country music, going to some motorsports park events and whatever the case might be, to really just a year where you're just kind of sitting back at your house on YouTube or whatever you're doing, watching some live concerts from your house and not being able to go out there and experience it. And being able to come out to our facility here, Heartland Motorsports Park, and be outdoors and be able to enjoy friends and family that you haven't seen for a year and a half and be able to experience that along with some of the great headliners like we have, like Riley Green and Sam Hunt coming in on Saturday night, or on Friday night, I apologize. And then Luke Combs just going to bring the place down Saturday night. I mean, this is just a great opportunity for everybody to come out and have a safe environment and have some fun.
Yeah, and I want to tell people about that. You know, what I want you to do is, if you guys have any interest in the Kicker Country Stampede, go to the website and check it out. Look at the long list of artists that we're going to have here, and the many different stages we're going to have. We're going to have songwriters out here that are just up and coming. I mean, Zach Brown, he was on one of our small stages in I think 2008, 2009. So, you know, there's a lot of new up-and-comers that are going to be out here on I think we have 4 or 5 stages set up out here. Yep. So make sure you get out here. If you have any interest at all, go to countrystampede.com and check it out.
Yeah, you know, you mentioned Zach Brown. I remember him being here the year he was on the big stage.
That's right. Yeah. That was actually, I think, the first year he was on the big stage at the not Kicker Country Stampede yet, but yeah. The year before, if you will.
The courting year, as I like to refer to it as.
We are going to call it the courting year.
It was the courting year. Right. I was treated like a king.
That's
so
right. For 1 year.
Yes. The one glorious year that you had.
That's right.
I was fit for a king, but I ate it anyway. Yeah. But, you know, you talk about that and the different artists that come to Stampede. And, of course, obviously they perform. You've got the songwriters tent that you talk about, and there's other things here. The thing I want to talk about, is Kicker, we're a brand. We make products to reproduce audio, and really, Steve Irby's passion is to reproduce artists or reproduce the music as the artist intended. That's our goal. And the thing about that is, you cannot know what an artist's intent is unless you go listen to live music. You know, take your pick, go wherever you want. And I've been blessed to listen to a lot of live music and a lot of different, amphitheaters across the U.S. and, of course, amplified systems like this. And I don't know that I've heard a better sounding outdoor amplified system than this stage that you guys bring in set up on this site. It is one of the best sounding systems I've ever heard. And I mean that sincerely.
Absolutely.
It sounds great. After Sean's had 1 or 2 of his hot toddies at night and you can't understand what he's saying anyway, it's great to just watch his lips move and you don't hear anything. And that's what the system gives us.
I sing great, and my air guitar is second to none.
And after a few hot toddies, everyone thinks they sing great, Sean. And so I'm glad to see it has the same effect on you
Sean's
that it does the rest
audience
of it.
in his mind.
That's right. I just go on one of the stages by myself.
But really, it's a 1,000,000-watt sound stage that you guys bring out here. And what I'm hoping, I'm pretty sure we can, guys, is we're going to be doing live broadcasts here at the Stampede all week. I say weekend. It's going to be Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. You never know when we're going to live, what we're going to do, but I know we're going to try to get some behind-the-scenes time and actually show people this huge system that you got set up here.
Absolutely.
So maybe we can get you involved in that.
Yeah, Steve, who's a stage manager, he's been a stage manager for us for numerous years.
Well, as long as we've been coming.
Yeah, exactly. And, he's always gracious enough to give a little tour.
He is.
And we're going to set that up for early morning, so hopefully we can bring that to you at some point this week.
Jerome, thanks for listening to this on your, you say, amphitheater. Still rocking your garage. Good to see that, man. Glad you're enjoying that.
Heck yeah.
And then we might get Big D was up. Hey, blah, blah, blah. Sup, Jamarvelous.
These comments that are live?
Yes, these are live comments.
Wow, technology is amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can you believe this? We're sitting here in Topeka, Kansas.
In a field.
In the
literally.
middle of the bowl
Yes.
for the Kicker Country Stampede, while we're talking to a camera operated by a guy, supervised by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
there's
13,
quite a crew.
15 people.
Right.
Supervised. I mean, 5 of them are your managers alone. 4 of them are Sean's agents. I have one agent sitting over here trying to take care of me, but she's doing a struggling job because I'm a handful to take care of.
And they still didn't get the makeup right.
And we are reading Facebook
She's
comments.
grabbing the hook.
She's grabbing a hook. No, she's grabbing 3 or 4 beers to try and drink down. She's trying to have as many Budweisers as she can to keep herself calm.
I just, you guys can't see behind the camera, which is probably good because there's a party going on over here that we're not part of, and it's unfair, but I'm going to join it at 9:01. I'm joining that party over there. So it's going to be good.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I could give a shout out. Obviously, Williston Audio Labs. This is our good friend, Big D. He's out there, Derek Williston. He runs Old School Stereo and then Williston Audio Labs. Man, thanks for tuning in, man. We appreciate you watching. Thanks for those shout outs on that. We try to get as many people up here in the feed as we can, let you know that we appreciate you watching, being in here. And hey, and this must be, and a guy from Canada. Glenn, are you from Canada? Or is that what you're telling us?
Glenn?
Hope
Glenn?
you are. Let us know.
Glenn?
A guy from Canada.
Hello?
Come on in. Hello. What's up, Kicker family from Justin Kirby? Justin, good to see you, man. Thanks for joining the show tonight. I'm just seeing whatever comments are coming up here, got going on. Real quick, just let everyone know, it's now 8:02 according to my laptop. It means you got about 28 minutes to enter the contest for tonight. That's kicker.fun/Stampede.
94.5. 94.5.
94.5. So you're asking her,
No, you can't say the point.
What's the
point.
What's the significance of 94.5?
So 94.5 is the country station here in Topeka, Kansas. WIBW 945.
I just figured 9 minus 4 = 5.
Hey, well, close.
I mean,
Ooh, you know what?
I told you, it's like California education working for me, okay?
I didn't even put that
if
together.
the numbers are less than 10, golden.
That's right. So now he can
if you get anything outside of my fingers, we're gonna get let's get you. That San Diego
Come on, man.
education.
You got 10 more.
No, you see, you got these shoes on,
right.
these Puma shoes. I'm not sponsored by Puma, but hey, if you're out there, Puma shoes.
That's right.
So just throwing it
They're
out there.
comfortable.
Yeah.
So yeah, Stampede. Sean left me hanging there. Stampede 945, which is active station. Go enter that link, guys. If you haven't, that's the contest tonight. We got about 26, 27 minutes left for you to enter that contest.
What are we giving away? I realizing I'm walking in here a little late and one Budweiser to the wind, but what are we giving away?
Well,
I want to know. I want Joshua to know what kind of items we're giving away.
That's a good question.
Grand prize here, Kip.
Is that tonight's grand prize?
This is tonight's grand prize.
Oh, well, shoot. I was going to go look it up, and here we go.
Wow.
We are
Bessie.
giving away
Some Cush headphones,
a party pack.
a BF 100.
All right, let's get that. Here,
Is that a license plate?
Got a Kicker license plate.
How do I enter this thing? I want to get this license
Couple
plate.
koozies.
Whoa, hold on.
So,
Ernie, you got that? All right, so seriously, hold on. Don't go anywhere, Jeremy. Stay right there. So we're giving a set away of Tabors, it looks like. So there's a set of Tabor headphones. That's a Bluetooth headphone. Tabor 2s. So Tabor 2s.
Not even the Tabor
A
1.
Bullfrog 100.
Yep.
It looks like a set of EB 200s and a set of EB 300s. Is that correct?
no, those are 200s and 400s.
So 200s and 400s.
Wow.
A license plate, a pair of koozies, 2 Kicker decals, and a shirt.
Yes, so they have a choice between, well, no, they're getting a Stampede shirt and they're getting the black shirt.
Oh, well, sweet.
If they're the grand prize winner, number 1.
So the number 1 prize winner tonight, and I want to check this. This is the party pack that we're selling on site as well, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
And it was $400, but wait, there's more. We've knocked all the way down to $200.
Well, what's crazy is the Bullfrog's $100 ish, and those headphones are another $100. I know those are $99. Yep. So just those 2 products right there, you're at $200.
Yeah, and then you throw in everything else. Now, okay, if you're watching this on Facebook Live right now and you have not signed up for this contest, you are missing out hard. How do you sign up for this deal?
It's real easy, as everyone who tunes in the show knows, or if this is your first time here, we use the same link every time. It's kicker.fun/ and we change the link every time. And the one for tonight is Stampede
945.
There you go.
Get my agent on that. Figure out how to get signed up for that thing.
And this is courtesy of our Vanna White, Mr. JW.
JW.
Jeremy Wynn, he's always winning. And if you enter the contest tonight, you might be winning like him as well. Ooh, I worked that in. That was good.
impressive.
That was pretty good. I
So when
like
does
that.
this winner decided? When do we figure out who the winner
Well,
is?
that's the thing we do. Let me check the clock here. So we're at 8:06. Our show, we've gotten the habit that we do these contests every Tuesday night, and it's
Okay.
a contest we launch right when the show starts. We end at 8:30. We draw the winner, and we announce them between 8:30 and 9 o'clock.
So can it be anybody who follows on Facebook, or does it have to be anybody specific in this area?
It can be anyone.
Anyone.
Anyone. Not Kicker employees.
My Kicker employee?
Not 94.5 employees.
94.5.
And
All right.
Unfortunately, no.
That's all right,
But if
close
you
enough.
need a party pack, I'm sure we can work something
Tell you
out.
what, if you're looking for a party pack, you want to sign up and get into this prize giveaway. And how do you do that again? One more time?
You want to go to kicker.fun, so www.kicker.fun/stampede,
945,
which stands for
94.5 country.
or California math.
Every time works 70% of the time.
That's right. I love that.
Well, okay, so I feel kind of bad because I came on here, I hold on to the microphone, I take up this battery life that's on the microphone, and I'm not giving anything away. But I really don't have anything to give away as far as the Stampede goes. For the Kicker Country Stampede, that's all you guys. What I can do is I got the Menards NHRA National Event tickets presented by Pet Armor. So if you're in the, I don't know how to give this away, but I'm probably going to have to be somebody local so I can attend our event. It's in August 13th, 14th, and 15th. But if you two can come up with something, I'll give away 2 weekend passes.
We can come up with something.
So it doesn't have to be tonight.
And I don't think it needs to be here in Northeast Kansas. They travel.
Oh, they
I
travel.
mean, as far as NHRA,
We get folks in the West Coast, the East Coast, the North, South, and
absolutely.
all over the place. But I got 2 national event tickets, August 13th and 14th and 15th, for the Menards NHRA National Event presented by Pet Armor with somebody's name on it. If you two can figure out how to give it away,
We'll figure it
here
out.
at this Kicker Country
we
Stampede
will figure it
giveaway
out,
item.
and we
We'll
will
figure it
get
out.
this done
So
before
stay
the end of this
tuned.
weekend.
So we're
Done.
going to be doing a lot more giveaway items. And tell you what, if somebody in the comments can figure out a giveaway, have at it. Now, if your name is Sam Elliott and you say, hey, if your name is Sam Elliott, you're eligible for this contest, no, that's not an option. Can't do it. Now, if the real Sam Elliott said that, however,
Please stand up.
please stand up because you're welcome to come out to this contest.
Absolutely.
Now,
Absolutely.
figure out some way to give it away.
We're gonna
I got
figure it
2
out.
tickets with your name on it. Come out here to the Kicker Country Stampede, and we'll get something done.
Well, you know, I got to bring this up because Jerome, hey, Jerome, looking a bit flush. You noticed, eh? You know, it's not because of anything but the sun that we've been dealing with out here this afternoon. I mean, I don't know if I've told you guys my inside joke on this, but you ever read the side of a shampoo bottle? You know, it tells you how to wash your hair. It's real easy. It says wash, rinse, repeat. Well, when I was born, I came with an instruction manual, and it said, when it comes to the sun, I burn, peel, repeat. And that's all I do. So what you see is flush. This is just me getting a little bit too much vitamin D today. Fortunately, Paula, she got some sunscreen on me a little bit ago. But yeah, I've got a lot of sun today. Hopefully it'll set in a little bit tomorrow, and I'll get a good peel and burn on for tomorrow night.
Oh, yeah.
I can get it all to flake off.
Oh,
because
yeah.
I don't tan. I just don't have that gene in me. I just burn,
Sure.
look like Web Wopsta, and then I just peel. And
I feel like this is another opportunity to shout out Paula.
it is
Right?
another opportunity.
So another opportunity. Thank you, Paula, for taking care of Kip.
That's right.
'Cause as we all see, all 3 of us really need a lot of support.
We
Any
do.
chance we can get it.
You know, I didn't catch who was up there, but someone said they're watching from their tow truck. So someone's on the road working. There it is, Jeff Wallace. Jeff Wallace is watching from his tow truck.
Well, Jeff, you better have 2
thanks,
eyes on
Jeff.
the road and 2 hands on the steering wheel. Is it 10 and 2 still, or did they move it to 9 and 3? I've heard all kinds of things.
It's 9 and 4
9 and 4.
with
I
one
thought it was
5.
just like this. That's how I do it.
yeah,
Isn't that
that's how
right?
you're supposed to do it.
I mean,
No,
that's-
yeah.
it's 9 and 4.
9 and 4. All right.
Yeah.
So 9 and 4. So almost like 9, 4, and 5, maybe.
Yeah, and use one of your 5s. You know?
Yeah, so 9. So keep your hands at 9 and 4, and slide that down to 5, so you remember your favorite country station here.
This guy's got it figured out.
That you got your leg up on the steering wheel in the 5 o'clock position, and I can see you doing that all day long.
Now Sean might be flexible enough for that.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not flexible
No.
enough for that. Kip's not flexible enough
Not
for that.
happening.
Sean,
By
you've
the
been-
end of the weekend, it
you've been
might be
taking all
that
those
way.
yoga lessons. You know, I've been seeing that lately.
That's right.
Just trying to get some flexibility to you.
Bobby B, your birthday on Friday, man? Congrats. Glad to see it's your birthday on
happy
Friday.
birthday,
We'll give you
buddy.
a shout out. No, you don't automatically win, but that's a good try. I like the
Yeah.
way you're thinking.
Bobby in
right.
his 20s too,
Yeah, but everyone in this show's in their 20s.
except for Sean. Got it. So Bobby, happy late 20s
I'm-
birthday to you.
You know, it's funny. I got. There's 6 of us in my family, and I'm the youngest. And more than not, everybody thinks I'm about 20 years older than I am. So you know, it's something I'm used to.
I mean, I don't want to bum you guys out, this might bum out a lot. Bobby, if you're listening to this, it might be a good time to hit the mute button.
Oh, jeez.
But I was born. Never mind. I don't want to talk
No,
about
come
it.
on. You got to say now. You can't walk it out there and drop it.
I was trying to try and figure out how to work, and I was born in like 945.
Oh.
But that wasn't going to work, so I was born in 1993.
Okay.
93.
Hey, at least he was born in the
So,
90s.
Travis was brought on this earth in the early 90s.
I got underwear was born in 1993.
I've heard socks. I have heard.
I was dating my wife in 1993.
I mean, she's in her late 20s too, right?
She was young.
Yeah.
Well, let's move on from that topic.
Yeah.
Let's talk about some more kicker stuff. So, I mean, I don't. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No,
All
I
right.
just want to give a shout out to Deviant here. He says he's going to change his name and enter the giveaway moving to Topeka. It's because Deviant, he says our contests are rigged, which he's right. They are. If we pull his name, we just never let him win.
Can't complain about that. It's your contest.
It is our
You choose
contest.
to run it however you want to run it.
Well, they typically, Bill draws these random behind the scenes. It really is a random pull.
So
And
Bill's the man.
Bill's the man. So if you're going to bribe anybody, it's Bill. You got to
Good.
throw him some
All right.
cash. And Bill's
Bill
hard
Frog.
to bribe. I mean, Bill Frog doesn't take. CCA, CCA would keep my skin from burning. I'd probably coat myself in some of it, guys. That's a good comment.
Because of SPF 200 going on.
That's an audio comment, but that's a good one. Here we go. High Five Vega. Mr. Robert, High Five Vega. I was reading cardio mags and dreaming about my first system in 93.
Oh, wow.
There we go.
Was it in a Astro van?
Astro.
Well, his name was what? Something
The
Vega,
Astro
wasn't
vans
it?
were
High
big.
Five. Robert's his name, but it goes by High Five Vega. It's his.
Hopefully he's got a Vega. I had a 72 Vega a couple of years ago.
Oh.
Back in my younger days, back when I was a kid.
No, back in the 90s, though, wouldn't the thing you do to put something in an Astro van? The little vans they used to make back in the 80s and 90s.
Raggy?
That's right.
Yeah, we did. We did
Oh,
that.
yeah.
It's not an Astro van, but don't you have a van full of kicker stuff?
I do. I do.
mean, I don't know if you per se, but
We have 94.5 and Alphamedia here in Topeka have the Kicker Thunder truck.
There you go.
And it's you hear it from a couple blocks away.
it's pretty legit.
A couple blocks.
Yeah.
I'm talking like the other side of the city. If you're on north side Topeka, and
If the
you're
wind's
like,
blowing right in
boom,
Kansas,
boom.
you're right.
Yeah, you're like, is
If
it
the
the
wind's-
kicker bus? What's going on here?
That's
Yeah.
funny. That's hilarious. So obviously we're here. It's for the Kicker Country Stampede. Sean from 94.5 Country, which is all part of the Alphamedia family. That's why he's here with us tonight. And then, of course, our good friend Travis Hilton joining us with the organization. If you have any questions about Stampede, throw them down in the feed right here. I'd love to see you throw some questions if you have any. Of course, if you're going to be in the area, if you're from this area, we'd love to have you come out and join us here at the
for sure.
XRV. And Travis brought up, he said, talk a little more about Kicker. We do have the XRV here at the location. The cool part about the XRV, it has some static display, so you can walk in, you can actually put your hands and touch different Kicker product of the different families of product that we make. Mm-hmm. But more importantly, now we are being a little cautious this first time out of the gate. So normally we pack about 12 people in the room, throw the door shut, and whoop, whoop. Yeah, we're not
Give them a body massage.
Yeah, we're not doing that this year, but we are going to have the boom room open, door open, playing at a pretty loud volume. So you can walk in, you can check it out.
I see.
Cool.
We're just not doing the closed door demos this year, and hopefully
Understood.
everyone has understanding as to
Yeah.
why we're not doing
Sure,
that. We're
sure.
just being cautious.
Absolutely.
It's
Well, it's an experience. I mean, even if you get the chance to hear it on and come in and check it out, it is an experience. It's not something you're just going to hear.
No.
It's something you're going to feel.
You got to check it out
That's
if you're
right.
in the area. What's this? No kicker system, but I hear they sound awesome in a Pinto. Hey, my parents had a Pinto. Watch it. It almost made it through the loan before it rusted away to nothing.
It almost
It
made it
almost
to
made it to the
loan.
final payment.
You might ruin that Pinto you put
Oh,
a kicker system
well, you
in.
know,
I'm not kidding you. That
Is
car,
that about the time they started the 6-year loans?
Back then, I think
Throwback.
4 years is about.
Was that the max?
I think 3
I
or 4
see.
years.
Okay.
But I'm not
Yeah.
kidding you.
I was trying to give the Pinto some credit.
No, I'm not going
Good
to get the Pinto
golly.
because my dad had the baby blue hatchback,
Okay, yeah.
and my mom had the two-turd brown wagon. Did I say
I don't
that?
think I remember the Pinto wagon.
I do remember the Pinto wagon.
Yes.
And my dad's, at least on dad's, I think, because I remember him complaining about it.
Yeah.
He hadn't made the final payment and it had to go to the junkyard. it had rusted away.
Well, you know, I mean,
in all the spots that you shouldn't have a car rust away.
he should have washed it less.
Washed it.
Well, them salty roads, you know.
Well, it's because you got to that's the problem. You wash your car.
Yeah.
You don't wash it.
That's
you
right.
wash
You
it.
wash it.
It's a
Wash.
Midwest
That's right.
thing.
That's
Wash.
right. Yeah.
Wash.
You
Yeah.
see, growing up in California, we didn't have that problem because we didn't even know what salt was. We didn't know what snow was. Hail. I didn't know that stuff. But we had hail yesterday.
Oh yeah.
We had a hailstorm rolling through. It's 87 degrees outside. 87. It's 87. I should have said it was 94 degrees outside. 94.5 degrees outside. That's how warm it was. Ignore what I said earlier. We had a hail falling down. I mean, it's quarter-sized hail falling from the sky. My pickup truck got a couple little dents in it, but that's okay.
Wow, that was just yesterday?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. It feels like it's 7 weeks ago, but no, it's just yesterday.
Just yesterday.
A lot's happened since yesterday.
You're right. At least it rusted up and didn't blow up. But I'm going to share a little story with you on that because it's kind of funny.
Well, it was a Ford.
Everything
Which,
is
if you're
fun.
a Ford fan, I'll say, that's why it didn't blow up.
Hey, Thumper, you know what? Everything is fun until you get rear-ended. Especially if you're driving an Explorer. So, wait, did I say that? I don't know. Did I say that? I didn't say that.
Well,
We like Fords.
If you're a
like
Ford
Fords.
fan out there, then it's a Ford Explorer, a very reliable vehicle. If you're not a Ford fan, it's a Ford Explorer, something you really can't trust to drive down the block.
And since I drive a Ford, I'm qualified to make any joke I want about Ford all day long.
Absolutely right.
That's
Very
right.
fair.
Yeah, that's right.
I can make
100%.
every joke that there is and accept them.
Yeah.
Funny story. We talk about Pintos.
Sure.
So I got to share this with you because this is hilarious. So back in my retail days, I was working at a retail store. One of the guys I worked with, you remember? Well, you don't. There's no way you do.
Well, I mean, I don't know what it is yet.
Do you know what a Yugo is?
I do know what a Yugo.
Okay.
is, yeah.
Sure.
You see, I've been growing up around this thing for a little bit.
Okay.
I've been around the earth for a little bit.
So my buddy Dave, when that car first came out, he just needed some cheap, reliable transportation.
A to B.
A to B. That's all he was looking for.
Sure.
So he got hooked on buying one of these Yugos. And the thing that's hilarious about it is the dealership that was selling it, okay, they were on a special. If you came down and bought a brand new Yugo, you got a free 10-speed bike.
Wow.
Not making this up. So he comes back down to work. He's tooling around his brand new Yugo. He just all smiles and happy. And he's got his brand new 10-speed bike sitting in the back.
Sure.
And he drove this car. He drove it longer than the Pinto, which probably says a lot. But he literally came to work one day. We're in the back. He pulls up. The car's running. He pulls up, turns the key off, gets out, shuts the door. And, of course, the door shuts. You hear that noise. And then there was this really, really obnoxious noise that came after that. And all of us are like, and so we all start looking around the car. The entire drivetrain and motor literally fell out of the car. He pulled up, parked. Everything was rusted off so bad, it just went whoop and hit the ground.
Wow.
I'm not kidding. So, of course, all of us were like, did you bring your 10-speed bike to work today? Is that in the back? Because you got to way to go. So he literally, he got a junkyard come with a rollback. They just pulled it up on the rollback. They slid in some cash for junk, and away it went. And he went and bought a new car.
Cash for clunkers.
They meet a Budweiser beer can. Didn't
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah, no kidding.
Well, there's so much aluminum in one of those Yugos, you could probably make a 6-pack.
There you go.
Right. That's right.
Get a good 6-pack out of it.
Absolutely.
First car is your,
Wasn't that with Yugo the answer to the Vega?
Ooh, all right. I can admit this in front of friends. I actually, as a teenager, I had a Vega station wagon.
Oh yeah.
Hey, nothing wrong with the Vegas station wagon.
I
had one.
guarantee you, out at this track,
It was
there are still Vegas going down that
we
drag
down the
strip.
quarter mile. We
Yeah.
got Vegas going down all the time.
Absolutely.
74 maybe?
74?
76,
Okay.
probably
All right.
that time.
What-
I can respect that.
Hey, what color was it, Kip?
You really want to know?
It was yellow, wasn't it?
Nope.
What was it?
It was two-tone turd brown.
Two-tone brown.
See, we call that earth brown around here.
Earth
Okay, we kind of avoid the situation you just mentioned and roll it into earth brown.
You call it earth brown here because you're making steaks up here.
That's right.
Well, yeah.
I mean, you make a lot of steaks up
Yeah,
here.
we're making steaks. You're making mistakes. That kind of language, We're trying to keep it kind of clean over here.
Steak.
But like,
When I was here, let's bring this one up. When I was young, so this is Jay Bordeaux. Jay, when I was young, I remember putting the Kicker SS12. Man, that goes back way. SS12 in my mother's '82 Toyota Corolla, and then a '91 Nissan Maxima with a pull-out radio and a Blaupunk gooseneck EQ. Now waiting to see the L7X Solo X in action. You know, Jay, I sold and installed those Blaupunk stock EQs you're talking about. You know, Clarion made a stock EQ as well. I used to sell those at retail. Not that I expect you to know, but
actually, I do remember Blaupunk.
Probably through your brother.
It was one of my first. It was one of my first head units I ever had. I wanted an Alpine, and I got Blaupunk.
Blue Dot. You know, that's what it is. Ballplunk is German for blue dot.
Really?
Why would I pull your chain?
I'm learning. This is a learning
This
moment.
is fair. Yeah. I think Jay's my hero.
Educational.
Jay went to the top of my list.
Got to do that. I'm just looking to see if there's any other questions in here in the feed. We got quite a few people tuned in tonight.
Yeah, for anybody who's out there watching on Facebook Live right now, any questions you might have as far as the Kicker Country Stampede or any other type of events might be going around here, please put them in the comment section. We will happily ignore all the ones we don't have the answer to. But if if we have one that we do know the answer to, we'll gladly answer that.
Sure.
So send all your questions right here to the Facebook Live.
High Five Vega, of course, nothing wrong with a Vega ever. Of course, I'd expect that comment because it's High Five Vega. And we were talking about my Vega.
Vega lovers for life, man. I'll tell you what.
High
72 Vega.
High fives, I bet's not brown.
Oh, forgive me, sir. I'm so sorry.
Kip, why don't we talk about some of the things that you guys are going to have for sale at the XRV? Yeah, we haven't really touched on that.
Hold on just a second. Let me bring this up. I'll bring this up. All right, we'll touch on that.
Table that, Sean.
Table that. No, we're going to come to that. I'm going to table this. We'll leave this up for a minute. First thing is, everyone keep in mind, if you're just now tuning in, or if you've gotten lost in the deep thoughts of conversation going on over here.
Of Vegas.
Deep something. I don't know about deep thoughts, but it's deep something.
Deep thoughts with Jack Handy and his amigos. we
sombreros.
You got about 8. I'm going to need a sombrero by the end of the night.
We're going to need some more of that chest here pretty soon.
You know what goes good with sombrero, don't you?
Huh?
A margarita.
Yes.
Si, senor.
You got about 8 minutes left to enter the contest for tonight. I'm sure Bill's going to be scrolling that link across the bottom. You got about 8 minutes for tonight's contest. That's kicker.fun/stampede945, which stands for 94.5 Country Radio Station.
Yeah,
I'm sure you hit that link and enter. Want to get you in that contest. I didn't know we were giving away a party pack. And, man, that is a huge prize. That's over $400 worth of product that we're actually selling here on site. So if you're not the lucky winner, you can pick one up. It's half price. It's $200. I mean, that's a deal.
I mean, it's a no-brainer, honestly.
Absolutely.
Yes, it is. Kicker or Kipker? Kipker.
Kipker.
I like the company so much I bought it. It's Kipker now.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, I need the sign changed immediately.
Yeah.
Where's my Hassenpfeffer?
Can I get one of the Kipker t-shirts?
You can get a Kipker t-shirt.
Okay,
I will
right.
make you a special one.
Perfect. I'll take 2.
When the 10-inch RT downfiring subs, load enclosures will be available, I'm checking daily instead of stock. What I can tell you, Jerome, and we've been saying this on the shows all along, and I don't want to hide from these questions. That's why I bring them up when we talk about them. We've had an unprecedented last 12 to 16 months. Everybody has. I don't know if you noticed, but it's not just car audio. It's the entire manufacturing logistics chain is a freakish nightmare. I'm in the process of building a house and just going out trying to find Carlon PVC fittings. There's lots of things I can't even find. I ordered the brick for my home that I'm building. I might get it. It's a long story. We'll talk about it. I might get my brick by the first of the year. That's how bad it is.
Wow.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Maybe the first of the year. They're telling me maybe. So I had to pay for the brick, and now I'm just sitting here. Hey, can I have some brick, please? So we're not the only industry that's suffering issues. What I can tell you, and I'm only telling you this because we get this feedback from our dealer base, is they're telling us that of all the 12-volt manufacturers they deal with, we're actually doing about the best job of keeping up and keeping dealers with stock.
For sure.
Now, what I can tell you is if you're checking kicker.com for anything in stock, understand this. As a company, our dealers, whether they're brick and mortar or retail dealers, but not kicker.com. So anyone out there who's a Kicker dealer, if you've got product ordered, and the reason they have product orders is because they're fulfilling all the demands for consumers like you, we send every product we get in to them first. So even if you look at kicker.com and it's out of stock, doesn't mean that it doesn't exist in a dealer. We may have shipped them out to a dealer. I can tell you last week, I think it was 12 VC12 4s, I think is what I saw on the floor they were going through. They literally just we got them in, they brought every single pallet over the line, they just put tags on them, shipped them out to dealers. We have none in stock. They all went out to dealers to fulfill back orders.
That's awesome.
So
that's great.
So understand that we're doing everything we can to make sure dealers are filled first so they can take care of customers who are waiting on product. The best thing I can tell you is if you're looking for something specific, check with your dealer. He can then check back up through the chain with his regional sales rep, and they can give you some kind of an idea of when we may or may not be expecting, whether it's a product we've already shipped and it's still in back order, or if it's something we just haven't got in yet. But we are trying hard every day to get products back in the pipeline. I'm used to walking through a warehouse that's full of product to sell, and we've got a lot of empty spaces right now, but it's not because we're not getting product in. I've seen trucks come in and they turn around, go right through the shipping line, go right back out. So we are working hard to keep up with demand and to keep up with this global, whatever you want to call it. It's you know, the train stopped running and it's hard to get it. The caboose doesn't know the engine started, so we're trying to get things back in process.
Yeah, absolutely.
So hopefully you can appreciate that and understand we're working hard for that. But please reach out through your dealer. They can reach up through their Kicker sales manager, maybe get you some firmer information on availability if you're looking for a specific SKU. But just because it's not on kicker.com doesn't mean it's not in a dealer store, because we are sending everything out to dealers first before you'll see it for sale back on kicker.com. So
Cool.
hopefully that answers your question, man. That's a good question. And whenever I see those come up, I want to answer them because I think it's very relevant.
For sure. And so Kicker, obviously we're on Facebook because they were doing a Facebook Live, but what other social media pages is Kicker on? Do you have a Instagram or Twitter, book, or all the other
Twitter. You know, if you take YouTube and you take Twitter and you take Facebook and combine, what I'm thinking is we should take all three of those companies and buy them.
All right.
And we just
with your
turn
money, of course.
Yeah, with my,
for sure.
I bought this place.
Yeah.
It's Kicker now. It's
tax
Kicker.
money,
I mean,
That's right.
so I'm thinking we buy all three of those and I just roll them in together and we call it You Twit Face.
That's amazing.
I'll be your first
YouTube,
subscriber.
Twitter, and Facebook.
Yeah.
We just roll it into you.
Straight
yeah.
in.
It's the new social platform.
Yeah.
Sure.
You Twit Face.
There you go.
Wait,
We're launching it next week.
Now, this doesn't apply to the Vega fan out there.
no.
Where the Vega fan is, you're still right near and dear to my heart.
That's right. You know, Kip, something we haven't even touched on, you know, I don't know if you can hear it, but we've had some planes flying over.
The plane's flying over because we are at the end of the runway,
That's correct.
and there's an air show Saturday.
There's the air show.
Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
Both days.
So you see, there wasn't enough going on with the Kicker Country Stampede. We're bored here at Heartland. You know, we always like to have multiple events going on. So in addition to the Kicker Country Stampede going on Saturday and Sunday over at Forbes Field, which is just here on the north side of our property.
He's bringing it.
I can hear things, you know. I got 2 ears, you know. I got 2 ears and 1 mouth, so I can hear twice as good as I can talk. But you see, I can talk pretty good. Over here on the north side of the property at Forbes Field, we're going to be putting on an air show as well. So Thunder Over the Heartland, presented by our great friends at Core First Bank, Saturday and Sunday. So you can go to heartlandairshow.com, learn more information about that. You buy a weekend Kicker Country Stampede ticket at countrystampede.com, you actually get free admittance to the air show.
Yes.
So there is literally, and I say literally with no exaggeration here, literally no reason to not buy a ticket to the Kicker Country Stampede. You might say, oh, Travis, I live in Florida. Drive out here. Oh, man, I live in Europe. Fly out here or take a boat, you know, whatever it's going to take. But you need to be here this weekend. If you're going to get on a rowboat, you either need to be built like Sean or start leaving like 3 weeks ago. Because Sean can probably row across from Europe in like 2.5 days.
Hey, you know what? I appreciate him.
This guy goes
I'll
to the
get you
gym
paid
twice
earlier or
every
later
day,
today.
okay? Every morning, every night.
3 times on Sunday just because he wants to.
Hey, amen
But
to
yeah.
that.
But ultimately, you know, Travis is right. You know, with a ticket, you can come out and for 5 days, you can check out 3 days of country music, and then enjoy the air show. For 2 days. It's really exciting.
Well,
it's
amazing.
exciting for
You know,
Topeka.
it's in the later part of the afternoon. You get to watch all the great artists starting on the main stage. Songwriters and Tuttleville
correct.
stages are going on throughout the day. And you get the big time performers between Riley Green, Sam Hunt, Luke Combs. And in addition to that, you see all kinds of amazing aircraft flying overhead, literally from the comfort of your camper.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You know, I mean, you can't beat that.
With a Budweiser in your hand?
I mean, I'm more of a Bud Light seltzer guy myself.
But you're
I
gonna
like some flavor.
But you're gonna have one, right?
I'm not into the hard stuff, okay? I'm not
That's
into this
okay.
He's not
Budweiser
into
stuff.
Budweiser.
But
Yeah.
if you got one of those, and what I'm seeing is I'm seeing you out in the parking lot with a cold Bud Light seltzer in your hand.
We'll see.
You got an American flag in your left hand. You're arched back with your chest. A jet flies over the airstrip in front of you with a big thing behind it that just says America.
See, all right, 2 things here. You did not need to promote my ego anymore than I already have.
America.
Secondly, this is every Saturday morning for me, okay? I wake up.
That's your that he does that every Saturday morning.
Rainbows are flying. Let me tell you, every time I wake up on Saturday morning, there is no kill to this guy's ego, okay? I am
Rainbows are flying.
I mean, kickers crank to 11 every morning when I wake up. There ain't no stopping, okay? And that's all because of the great times we have out here. The Kicker Country Stampede, the Thunder Over the Heartland Air Show with our great friends at Core First Bank. I mean, this train is rolling. I don't care if there's tracks. I don't care if there's mountains. It don't matter what we're doing. We're going right through this whole thing.
That's right. Yeah.
Contest is now 8:30. It's officially closed. We'll be pulling the winner and announcing that before the show ends at 9 o'clock. Just want to give everybody a heads up on that. The contest is over.
It's on Bill.
Good luck, everybody.
All on
Good
Bill
luck.
now.
Bill Shoulders.
Be sure you don't pull Deviant. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, Deviant's no. Vega guy. Is Vega guy in it?
Vega.
Can I root for anybody? Like, is that fair? I mean, I have zero pull in the contest.
You got no
That's
pull.
true.
You could root for Vega.
Okay.
We need like a slot machine that you pull. I mean, pull the winner. You know, I mean, we need like yes.
Yeah.
But we're working on it.
I know. I bet you are.
We are really.
I bet you.
We're working on it.
Kicker's working on that.
We're working on
Now,
it.
Kipker.
Yeah.
I mean, we're golden then. All right, we're gonna have it for that.
You never know what's gonna happen with Kipker. Bud, Wise, everyone remembers that
945.
What a great marketing campaign.
Franco, glad you're able to enter the contest, man. Good to see you there. Real
Franco for
quick,
president.
you know, living loud with Andy. Andy is he's a great guy to have in the feed because he's intelligent. He understands car audio. He can help answer questions about design, build, products. We love having Andy join us on the show in the feed. He did ask a question I thought was kind of relevant. No, Andy, as far as gear that's up on the stage, it's not any kicker gear that's up there. It is it's a pro sound system that comes in. It's a stage crew and a stage system. And that system actually travels around and goes to major events all across the U.S.
Yeah, based out of Nashville, Tennessee.
Based out of Nashville. So we don't have anything to do with that. What's kind of ironic, and the reason I brought your question up, and I thought it was kind of funny, is, you know, Kicker, the company, was founded in 1973 by Steve Irby, and that's where Steve started the company, was in pro sound, speakers, equipment for live bands, you know, monitors for things, churches, PAs, all that kind of stuff. So where Kicker started, its roots was in live sound reproduction, and it was in the late 70s, early 80s when the first original Kicker box came out, and that became so popular that the car audio side of the business just took off like a rocket, and Steve eventually sold off the pro sound side of the business to another individual, and then eventually it went out of business. So we currently don't officially do pro sound gear at Kicker, although what's ironic, if you happen to come visit the XRV, you can see some pro sound gear that we build.
Yeah.
It's part of it's out of our gear, part of it's not, but we actually put together some semi-pro systems that we use on the road for marketing purposes. But as far as the system that's here, it's not any Kicker gear. It's just we're the title sponsor, so you get to see our name plastered all over it, but it's not our stuff.
Sure.
Well deserved.
Well deserved. So
very
good
well
question.
deserved.
I just wanted to bring that up. That was a really good question. Good luck to everyone on the show tonight. Yes, sir. Good luck. Does anyone, I'm just looking at the feed, anybody have any questions they want to answer tonight? You have a car audio question you'd like to throw out? I mean, these two guys here are obviously experts in the field, so I would let them answer any car audio related question you have.
Bring it on.
Sean can phone a friend.
I'm going to need to.
And I'll give you the answer. It's not going to be the right answer, but I'm going to give you an answer.
And I'll whisper sweet nothings into Travis's ear, the correct answer, and he can tell you.
Again, this is my second time getting sweet nothings whispered in my ear.
But seriously, if you guys have any questions tonight, you know, throw them up in the feed. Glad you're here. Root for him, blah, 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 in the chat. Congrats to all the winners tonight. Hey, Brad, we don't have winners yet, but we certainly will. I won't say which. One. Okay, here we got to put this up here. Justin Kirby, want one of them Kicker chairs so bad. You know what we might do, Justin? First off, these chairs, Jeremy, are these currently on our website, the chairs? Okay, so I just want to make sure before I lied to you on camera, the chairs are available at kicker.com, so if you want to pick one up, you can. But I think what we'll do is we've got a couple days here. We're going to have some fun. We've also got some NHRA tickets we need to figure out.
For sure. Something. Somehow.
And,
some way.
And I think maybe giving away some of these Kicker chairs would be a good idea. So what I'm going to tell you guys is, and this is just a shameless plug, but it's going to be a shameless plug that's good for you. If you are not subscribed to the Kicker YouTube channel or if you're not following and liking us on Facebook, please do both of those. I would say probably following us on YouTube and hitting the notification bell is the best way, because anytime we go live, you'll get a notification that we're going live. And As you know, we're in a habit of during the week just doing random drawings, giveaways, going live and just doing crazy stuff. And I think if there's ever a time to go crazy and do crazy stuff, some NHRA tickets, some Kicker chairs, maybe another party pack or two. You never know what's going to happen. So for 3.
I volunteered you for 3.
Oh,
Sorry.
hey, he's 3.
I mean, we're live on the video, and I said 3, so I'm pretty sure you're locked into 3.
We're locked into 3, and he's locked into another
Nobody
seltzer.
lies on the internet, right? So
right.
We don't lie on the internet. It's all true.
Tell you what,
here.
you give away 3 of those party packs, I'll give away another 2-pack of NHRA National Mint tickets.
Done.
We're going to hold him to this.
August 13th,
Boom.
14th, 15th, Menards NHRA National Event presented by Pret Armor right here. Well, here.
Yeah.
At
On the
Heartland
grounds.
Motorsports Park. Yeah, we're on the
Not too far
facility.
We're here.
That's
So
right.
that's 4 tickets I gave them away now. So I got to figure out how in the next 6 months I'm going to have enough salary to pay for those 4 tickets.
So we're going to give away 3 party packs,
yes.
and you're going to give away how many tickets?
1, 2, 3, 4. 2 2-packs.
That's
2
one
packs.
less than
Now, that's
5.
not a 2-2, mind you. That's 2 TWO packs.
2.
Unless you want a 2-2. I might have a 2-2 somewhere somebody can borrow. That's getting to the previous
Someone
life
is
of mine.
taking notes on all this, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna hold him to this.
Hope the
right?
Vega guy didn't listen to that. I think the Vega guy and I got really close. I don't want to hear about the 2.2 part. I didn't leave that out.
Jacob Harris, man, I got to throw your comment up. I run Kicker in my car, and the Comp VX is a beast of a sub. Man, that CVX subwoofer, that is a beast of a sub. We sell a lot of those.
For sure.
You know, we make round subs. We make square subs. Obviously, we're known for the patented square subwoofer technology, and there's a lot of reasons to go with that. But we do square. And, you know, sometimes people just like, I've already got a box. I don't want to cut the holes out. Or I got certain requirements. And that's why we continue to make, you know, really high-performance round subwoofers as well. Just keep in mind, this was a question that came up today in social I saw. It's like, man, just remember, a square sub, round sub, they both sound great. Someone out there they lost their mind, was saying that a square subwoofer doesn't sound good because it doesn't make round sound waves. And I just...
Sounds like one of them Facebook doctors.
Sounds like
there.
that's a head shaker.
It's like I say to myself, how many times do I got to tell them, take a brick, and go throw it in the pond. What shape are the waves that come away from the brick? They're round waves, okay? The shape of the subwoofer has nothing to do with the sound quality, the frequency, the sound quantity has nothing to do with that. A square subwoofer, the big key benefit is if you take a round 10 versus a square 10, you're looking at about 20% more cone area. And guys, when it comes to subwoofers, it's all about bore and stroke. And if you've got more of it there that can move, you're just going to get more bass output. But don't let the uneducated fools out there run you down a path where they tell you, well, a square subwoofer only makes square waves. They're not musical. They got to use a round sub. No, that's incorrect.
For sure.
Don't
Size
think
counts.
That. Size does count.
Yes,
exactly on
absolutely. Size counts.
You know, and like I tell everyone the whole time, man, you need a 12-inch subwoofer.
Sure. Oh, yeah.
I got a couple of them in my truck.
You need one. You'd have 24-inch subwoofers in your truck if you could.
I could, yeah. If I'd like to lose my bed.
I know. You absolutely would like to lose your bed. So I'm just rolling through the comments here, seeing if brick. Brick is a rectangle. Big D. It's the same concept. I'm watching you. You get the point, though, man. And thanks for throwing that in there. I appreciate it. Regular guy audio. What if I'm an uneducated fool with good advice?
I mean, that's what you got on the stage right now.
That's what you...
Yeah, we're just uneducated fools with advice.
29 years in holding right here, folks. Right here. 3,000. Okay, here's a good one. Justin Binnicker. Hope I got your name right there, Justin. If I messed up your last name, I certainly apologize. 3,000 watt RMS kicker sub. Well, you know, we've already talked and let the cat out of the bag on the L7X. And we've already kind of said that with the current power test we're looking at, that the L7X, and when I talk things, I'm usually talking to 12, because that's the most popular size. We're already looking at that being a 2,000 watt RMS subwoofer. But we've also talked about how we're testing that subwoofer when we go through. So when you say 3,000 watts RMS, for what length of time? I know for a fact that the L7X12 would take 3,000 watts, no problem, just for how long? I mean, everything when it comes to power is how long you're going to play it there. So keep that in mind. Power, you can't really have a conversation about power unless you have a conversation about, well, how long you're going to put that power into there. Same thing would be just talking about engines in a car. You know, well, I can do 8,000 RPMs. Well, for how long?
Right.
You know, how long before things get hot and you got to shut it down? Well, same thing happens with speakers. How long can you dump that power in there before you got to turn the volume down, let it cool down, just like a motor? It's the same thing.
Absolutely.
So you got, hey, I got to show that. You got it right there. Thanks, Justin. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate that very much. Pounding it for hours. You know, RX Art, you can. I mean, you set up a system properly, you stay well with me below and what it is, it's about thermal. Is that you can dump all the power you want into a speaker as long as it can cool itself. So you set a system up properly, you don't clip the amplifier so hard that it's running into that hard square wave. Yeah, you can play system for hours. You can also take that same system and only be able to play it for minutes, depending on how much power you run into it. So keep that in mind as well. It all has to do with time. Time is crucial. Hey, you there, got it. Yep. Regular audio guy, time is crucial. 100%. That's the point we try to make. You can't really have the power conversation unless you talk about time. And that's why we're being very transparent when we talk about the L7X subwoofer, letting you guys know the testing we're going through, the amount of power running through them, the length of time we do those testings. You know, we do mechanical tests, we do power tests, we do all sorts of things. Cool part is, those of you watching, we approved the 12. I think we just approved the 10 and the 15. I got to listen to my first L7X 15 last week. Those woofers are going to be amazing. you're going to get your hands on one. They're going to be
Exciting.
great. You're
exciting.
I want for the 15. Don't tell Paula, but I want for the 15s for my home theater.
Okay.
Just don't tell Paula.
Paula?
I won't.
If you tell Paula,
Paula didn't hear that. Okay. Paula was ignoring us at that point.
I think Paula had to get home to the Irbies.
I think Paula had some of those kicker headphones on, and so she wasn't able to hear because, the sound was so loud.
She had a curfew.
Yeah.
Roger. Guys. Okay,
Oh,
wait. This is cool. You're gonna like this.
Sean, I'm been nervous.
Okay, this is Roger Lockridge. Good to see you, Roger. Thanks for tuning in to the
Good
show
to see you,
tonight.
Roger.
Hey, Roger. I'm Travis. Nice to meet you. I have no idea who Roger
He's
is.
Travis. This is Sean, and I'm Kip. And after the show,
Hey!
we're getting hammered. But
I get 2 thumbs up for that.
yeah, Roger is actually a master MECP installer who works for a Best Buy down in Destin, Florida.
Really?
And Chris Vieira, who's another guy that works down there, he's kind of his mentor. He learns from Roger. So Roger and Chris are very good guys. They do fantastic jobs. They work out of a Best Buy in Destin, Florida. And we had Roger and we had Chris on the show, I think 3 weeks ago now.
Sure.
Because they had some really bad installs come in the shop. So they took pictures. We had some videos. We were talking about, and they showed us they were like,
Exciting.
here's bad, here's
Yeah.
good, here's the work we do. And they had some really cool installs. But Roger, Slamology, which was last weekend? Yeah, time flies, you have fun. Last weekend, Slamology. We had a contest there with the L7X. We actually had our good friends from Sharton on them. That's how I can say it because I can't say the other name. So our boys from Sharton on them at Slamology were there, and they were demoing the L7X. So they had a cutaway and everything. And it was a contest. You could hit the scan code.
Sure.
Roger was at the show. He went to Indianapolis, was
Really?
at Slamology. So he'd already been on the Kicker Unmasked show. We talked about their installs and everything. And then he turned around and won an L7X subwoofer. He was the winner.
Wow.
Way to go, Roger.
So
Congratulations,
Roger-
my friend.
Congratulations,
Saying how-
Roger. It's great to meet you.
So thanks for watching, Roger. And yeah, we're excited to get that in your hands too, as soon as they're available. Thumper, I have ran my CX 601 full tilt for well over 4 hours straight without issue. Thumper, we're going to dive a little deeper into how we test all of our amplifier products. We've talked about it on the show with Big D. We've talked about it on the show with Robert Hi-Fi Vega. Both those gentlemen, along with Dean from 5 Star, have done tours of the company. And actually, Dean, I like to call it a movie because it was an hour and 10 minutes long, but he did a great job with it. We're going to dive a little bit deeper into what makes a kicker amplifier a kicker amplifier. And guys, if all you want's power, you can go out and plug into a light pole and get 110 volts at 60 hertz all day long. You get plenty of power. But if you want quality power, things like that, there is a difference in how an amplifier is made, how it's produced and everything. And we're going to dive a little deeper into not just how much power, but all the other testing standards and build criteria that we have for kicker amplifiers. And the fact that you got a CX 600.1 doing that, that's just a testament to the abuse that we put them through. Guys, when we put these amps out there, we're testing designs on new products. It has to run through a torture test of 24 hours being run with 10 dB overlap, which basically means, depending on the amplifier, that's anywhere from 10 to 40% distortion, which is garbage. But that's how hard we run the amplifiers over a 24-hour thermal test. And that amplifier has to live. All the protection circuits have to kick in, turn the amplifier off, it hits thermal, and let it kick back on. And it has to sit there and idle, come on, turn off, and do all that, and pass, not fail, for 24 hours.
Wow.
So it's
Very
a torture
cool.
test.
Absolutely.
And then, of course, there's harmonic distortion and mode rejection noise. And there's all things that make up a really good amplifier. And we're going to dive deep into that into a future Unmasked episode. So
Awesome.
look for that.
Very cool.
You guys bring up these things all the time. You like the demos that we do back in the studio, back in the office. So we're going to do more of those. So stay tuned. We're going to do more stuff like that because you guys like it.
And she said you do these videos kind of on the random. Like there's no rhyme or reason to it. So you just really have to kind of watch all the time. Or, like on the YouTube channel, you can hit the subscribe button.
Absolutely.
And get your notifications turned on so you can see whenever something's going to pop up, you'll be known. Yeah.
We
Perfect.
do this little shindig every Tuesday night. And the people who are tuned in know they're used to watching on Tuesday night, 7:30 Central Time. But we've started getting into this habit, and with an event like this week, especially when you got someone over here is being so generous at giving away our stuff and not just the tickets.
I'm giving away everything. Everything.
You're getting away
You
the
get a
prize.
prize.
And this
You
is
get a
recorded.
prize.
This is
Everybody gets a
recorded.
prize.
A party pack for you, and a party pack for you, and a party pack for you.
You get one, and you get one.
Yeah, exactly right. All you got to do is to tell them Kip said it was okay.
Orange whip? Orange whip? Yeah, 3 orange whips around the horn and a party pack. So,
You want a chair? Kicker chair?
yeah,
good.
we're going to do it. But here's what's fun is when we're on the road like this, we really, if you're in the area, we want you to come out to the event. We want you to come check out the X-Ray. We want you to hang with us and have a good time. But we are going to be going live at random times during this event, and we're going to be doing contest giveaways. Definitely now, because we've got at least two ticket sets.
Yeah.
that we need to give away for the NHRA. And then, of course, 3 party packs, and who else knows what goes on. So,
plenty more.
So like he said, man, hit that subscribe button.
Absolutely.
Hit that notification bell.
Please do.
Because when we go live and do these drawings, they're going to be impromptu on the spot things. I mean, that's what we're going to do. We'll figure out a way. We might create a Gleam link, which might be the easiest thing. We'll just go live and give you guys a Gleam link right then and there. You go enter. We'll give you a half hour. We'll draw the winner, and then we'll go back live again and announce it. So we're going to have fun with this. So definitely subscribe. Definitely hit that notification bell. And smash that thumbs up button. The more you guys hit that thumbs up button, it lets my boss and his boss know that what we're doing is something that you guys enjoy, and it just really gives us the blanket authority to do more of it. So please.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you like what you're seeing here, maybe minus my portion of it. So if you like what you're seeing over on this side of the screen, not on this side of the screen, you have to subscribe to this, because that's how you're going to get all the notifications letting you know when they're going live, when they're doing videos, when you're going to see all this awesome kicker material that's going on. If you're in any way interested in what you've seen so far, you've got to subscribe to everything that Kicker has. They got Facebook, obviously got a YouTube. What other kind of social media was Kicker have?
Well, you know, you can find us. Obviously, we do these live feeds on Facebook and YouTube. That's
Awesome.
the big ones. You know, we do Instagram. You can find us on Twitter.
Yeah, right.
You can find us on
Twitter.
Pinterest. I mean, we're in all the big
And
ones.
Kicker.com is the website?
Kicker.com is the website. I mean,
Perfect.
it's really hard. If
For
you
all
want to
things
find
Kicker.
Kicker,
That's right.
go to kicker.com.
Yeah.
Or
945.
after midnight tonight,
Start
it'll
out there.
probably be kipker.com.
Yeah.
Can get somebody over there to write a big old check.
You know, it would probably, I mean, I know people who know people, or I know people. It'd be cool to change the Kicker website to Kipker one night. Just for a day.
Well, that's what Google does, right?
I know, right?
Google does
Yeah,
all
change
kinds of
all the
different
time.
things
See?
throughout the
Yeah,
course
for
of the
sure.
year.
So if you're a Kicker executive out there watching this live feed right now, first and
Kicker.
foremost, we want to apologize, because this has been brutal. This is the last time I'm ever getting invited into a Kicker live feed
Oh, no,
video.
this is your first time of many.
Yeah, first and last. So if you're
Ah.
a Kicker executive, thank you for bearing through all this situation we've had going on here. But also, kipker.com. One night won't kill it. Just
That's
throwing it out there.
Just Kipker.
One time.
You know, Justin Kirby, I do. You know, Ernie, can you verify? Is this our 30th show?
3 or 4. I think it's
Do you know what number it is?
33.
33. Hey, Justin, maybe you can tell us. We're full of it, and we don't know what we're talking about. But Ernie's thinking this might be show 33, which is
Wow.
crazy.
I believe you can check on YouTube, can't you?
Probably if I'm
You
not.
can go back and well, I know you can't, but I think we
Tell them to check the 33.
33?
33.
So this
33.
is Justin, this is actually show 33, which is crazy that we've been doing this for over half a year.
We're just as surprised as he is.
And this
Yeah.
and did I hear you say, Kip, this is the first time really out of the studio?
This is the first of many times to come that we're pretty sure that out of the studio. But let me
Perfect.
tell you what, 33 shows. I couldn't be more surprised if I woke up in the morning with my face sewn to the carpet in the hotel room. Wouldn't surprise me anymore. I would be no more surprised.
That's happened a few times out here at Stampede over the years.
Yeah.
I mean, we got some pretty good breakfast stories from
We
past
do.
That
Stampedes. Yeah,
is if you can remember the
Stampede
story.
for a period of time wasn't 3 days; it was actually 4. And those 4-day Stampedes were pretty brutal because we were back out on. We get home at like 1 in the morning and get back on site by 7:30.
Okay, not that they sponsor us because they don't.
Right.
But every year when we were in, well, we even did it when we were here in Topeka.
Yeah.
So I can honestly say we've done this every year. So we get done at the end of the day.
Yep.
Everybody's left the festival.
Yep.
We load everything down, pack up for the night, and head back to our hotel. It's late,
bad.
Yeah.
1:30,
Yeah.
2 in the morning.
Yeah.
But you, myself,
There's a crew.
oh, there's a crew. And what do we do every night?
We hit Taco Bell. Boom.
Fourth meal is in full effect every time.
This Kicker live
And-
video brought
and
to
we
you
take-
in part by Taco Bell.
That's right.
And, our
And we
great friends
take
are
over
there
the
for us at 2 a.m. in the
hotel. We
morning.
take out over the hotel
Yeah.
lobby.
Yeah. The double beef burrito
That's
is
right.
just the spot to have at 2 a.m. in the morning.
That's right.
This one here. Okay, regular guy audio is on fire tonight.
This dude's gotta be a
it'll
Kicker
over
employee.
9,000. Oh, that's hilarious. So,
Wow.
Thomas, I can't post your comment, but it can be that the next day.
Thomas,
Or-
I can't read what you said, but I support whatever it was.
Here, you'll like this. You know, there does come a point in your life where sometimes fast food just doesn't go through your digestive tract as well as it used to.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
I know where this is going.
Carry on.
So my boss, Kevin Campbell, his favorite phrase, he's like, "Oh, you guys went to wherever we got." He said, "Yeah, well, you might as well just walk right into the restroom and throw that into the urinal. just throw it in there, just bypass because
Yeah.
it's going to be coming out that fast
Oh, yeah,
anyway. Just
absolutely.
get rid of it. You know?
Absolutely.
It's
Oh man.
it's hilarious, Kevin. We can't have on the show much because the FCC would shut us down.
I know firsthand what that's like.
Exactly.
Just
we had
the checks. Start
Yeah,
writing
we
the
had him
fines.
on one of our local shows just last week. Actually, I believe it's gonna,
Beep, beep, beep.
yeah. And that 8-second button needed to be about a 30-second button. So, but it was great to have him on nonetheless.
You know, High Five
Man.
Vegas, shout out to you. Nothing like beers and Taco Bell to ruin your next day.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Yes.
it's only the beers and Taco Bell that let you get up for
Yeah,
the next
that's
day.
true.
So it saves you
true.
the next day. Let's
And
be
sometimes
real.
it comes back to bark the next day.
Oh man.
All right. Do you know what White Castle is?
Of course. I wish we had one up here.
Do you know what White Castle is?
I've traveled around.
Yes
yeah.
or no? You either like them or you don't. Which is it? There's no in
Well-
between.
You see, White Castle doesn't pay me any money,
I know.
so no. But if White Castle paid money, we could be golden.
I'm
White Castle.
a yes.
You're a yes. I'm a
Yes.
no.
I'm-
I'm a
balance
yes.
versus-
Solid yes.
I mean, I had when I was young, it was White Castle when we
You
go
see,
south.
now I don't want to out myself as a California boy
Sure.
like I already have 3 or 4 times. There's this little place called In-N-Out
Oh yeah.
down in
Absolutely.
California. They've been venturing out a lot more now. But In-N-Out is,
Oh yeah.
I mean, kicker level.
Oh yeah.
perfection.
Absolutely.
Just
absolutely.
throwing it out there. So any of my In-N-Out fans out there, put it in the comment section because that's the place to be at.
Yeah.
Tomcat, you must have been on a trip or two with us. Hotel manager. Oh, God. It's those kicker guys again.
They say that on Tuesday night, on Wednesday night, and Thursday night, and Friday night, and Saturday night, and then Sunday they're like, "Oh God, they're gone."
Yeah.
You know, Mark, not many people know what a crave case is, so I got to give you props to that one. I'm all about a crave case. Now, I can't eat the crave case myself. I got to share it with others, but I'm all about a crave case. Five Guys, that's a good one, too.
That is a good
Yep.
one.
That's
Shout
another
out
good
Five
one.
Guys. Good
Shake
stuff.
Shack, In-N-Out. Yeah, those are.
In-N-Out.
Steak and Shake. You guys got Steak and Shakes down in
Oh
the south?
yeah.
The Steak and Shake's pretty good.
You
up
eat
here.
the best food possible for $2.99. Steak and Shake's your
That-
place.
Done. That's
Okay,
true.
Will, I got to get you on this one. White Castle over Crystal. If you know, you know. So here's the thing. With people who don't know, I'm going to educate you real quick. Everyone here knows what Spam is, right?
Well, sure.
Heard
Do
of
you know
it.
what Treat is?
Say it again.
Treat.
Treat.
You
No.
ever heard of Treat?
No,
Can't
never.
sound familiar.
Okay, there's actually a generic version of Spam called Treat.
Wait, let me get this straight.
I know where you're going with
Yeah,
this.
hey, Sean,
I know where you're
Sean,
going.
Sean, can you clarify this for me?
gets worse than Spam.
Yeah, there is a generic version of Spam, and I kid you not, it's called Treat. And we were in a meeting. This has been years ago.
Sure.
And we're there talking about stuff, and someone said something, and I said, man, I said, that's about it. I said, that's comparison. I said, that's like comparing Treat to Spam. And everyone in the room just looked at me and said, what's Treat? And I said, you don't know about generic Spam? And the other one said, you're lying. There ain't no generic
Out there.
Spam.
See ya.
So for years, I lived this embarrassment that they didn't believe me. Well, I happened to hit a grocery store, and I was out on the road going through the shelves. I found it. It was sitting
Found
there.
some Treat.
It was Treat. I mean, I used to have it. So I bought a can of
Good
Treat, and I took it
golly.
home. The next meeting we're in, we're all sitting in the meeting talking around. I opened up my backpack. I just sat down at the table, and I said, Treat for the win.
Oh, there you go.
And they said, it's real. You actually, I said, I wasn't making it up. There's a generic Spam called
Got
Treat.
it done.
And so, Will, if you know, you know, Crystal is the generic version of a White Castle.
Really?
That's,
Huh.
yes.
wow.
I've been educated.
If you know,
So-
you know.
I have to ask, did you open up the can of Treat and pass it around so for everybody to taste test?
No, I kept the can of Treat. If you ever come back,
You still have that can,
it
don't
sits
you?
in my office on top of my
Well,
printer.
it can't expire. I
It's-
mean,
When the zombie apocalypse hits, you know that if you get to Kicker World headquarters, there's at least a can
Yeah,
of Treat, and you
yeah.
can survive
yeah,
for
no
one meal.
kidding. Yeah, a nuclear bomb go off. That treat's still gonna be sitting there, good as new.
You know, Roger, hey, that's right. I'm going to throw that up. Roger, you're right. In Hawaii, they actually consider Spam a delicacy.
Really?
Oh, yeah, Spam
That's
and
like-
whatever.
Yeah,
It's
Well,
Yeah.
you know, wow.
it's all spam all the time.
All right, so I'm looking down at the clock here. It's 8:54. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going
Party's
to...
about to start, right? Like we're just getting warmed up.
Why?
I feel like I'm just getting
I
loose.
got another 2-3 hours in me, guys. Come on, let's go. How long is this wireless microphone gonna work?
So real quick, you know, guys, I always try to tell you, we try to keep the show right to 9 o'clock. I know some of you'd hang around. excuse me, hang around for 3 hours if we did it, but we really try to keep it to 90 minutes. That way you can get on, do other things.
For sure.
So, Bill, I know you've got our winners tonight, and I'm going to assume so is third place and second place the same thing we normally do? So it's a shirt, a koozies, and earbuds? Okay.
Nice.
So, guys, second place and third place, if you're new to this, we're going to draw your names for winners. We're going to do reverse order, 3, 2, 1. Third place and second place, if you're the winner, you're going to get a set of EB300 earbuds. That's the Bluetooth earbuds.
Fabulous.
You're going to get a pair of lovely Kicker koozies to keep your favorite beverage, and I can't wait to get to this one.
Does it come with a beverage?
No, it doesn't come with the
does
beverage.
not come with a beverage.
You must provide your own beverage.
That's right.
But it's going to be good. You're going to get a
Fine
pair
print.
of koozies, and you're going to get a gray Kicker Unmasked Live weekly T-shirt.
Nice.
Now, keep in mind, I'm going to say this now, and I'll say it when we get done through first place. If you're a winner, we need you to reach out to social@kicker.com if you're the winner, or you can wait patiently, and Bill will reach out to you tomorrow because he will email you as well.
Nice.
If you reach out to us or when he contacts you, we need some critical information. Number one, we need your shipping address. It cannot be a P.O. box. We also need your phone number. And I'm sincere about this when I say it. We're not using your phone number for any marketing. It's not going anywhere. But no matter how we ship it to you, whether it's FedEx, UPS, USPS, DHL, doesn't matter. The hummingbirds from Muskogee, they all want a phone number to come find you in case they can't get delivered to your home or they need to arrange for you to come pick the package up. So
That's a fact.
Need that.
Yeah,
so we need a phone
absolutely.
number from you. And then last but not least, on the shirt size, I know it's a drop-down box. The last thing a guy needs if you wear 2XL is to get a schmedium. So make sure you verify your shirt size because we don't want to send you a schmedium if you're a 2XL kind of guy.
No schmediums.
I know what that's like. You don't need the schmedium. You need the 2XL.
No,
So
don't lady the extra large.
No.
No.
Now, there are some people that's okay if we give schmediums too. It's not us guys. Just understand that. So with that said, if you're the winner, be sure you get that information to social@kicker.com, or like I said, Bill will reach out to you tomorrow and get that information from you.
For sure.
Yeah.
Another thing I want to be, because we don't have the problem a lot, but usually we've experienced it a couple times, is these prizes, we keep them for a week, folks. So if we reach out and contact you and you're a prize winner, we're going to keep reaching out to you. But once we reach the 7-week time frame, we throw you into the I'm not interested pile and we will draw another winner. So if we reach out, be sure you reach back because we want to get that prize to you. So just want to keep that in mind.
Yes.
So with that said, Bill, who's winner number 3 tonight? Because I know you're going to throw it up on the screen
Drum
for us.
roll.
So we've got Byron. My apologies. Byron C. from Sacramento, California.
Yeah.
Hey,
California
congratulations,
boy. Atta
Byron.
California math
Yes,
addict.
That's right.
sir. California math got number 3, which is about where we're usually used to placing you. Third from the bottom of
9,
the
4,
list.
Oh, yeah.
5, 3.
Yeah,
It's
it all rounds together, honestly, in the end.
it's all
Hey.
there.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thanks for tuning into the
Congratulations,
show
Byron.
tonight, Byron, and thank you for being our 3rd place winner on that. You're going to get the koozies, you're going to get the earbuds, you're going to get that gray Unmasked Kicker T-shirt. So thanks for tuning in. Bill, who's winner number 2?
Number 2.
Colby C. from Pageland, South Carolina.
Oh, you
boy. Well,
nice.
West Coast to East Coast.
Pageland.
Look at that.
I don't think we get much further apart, can we? That's pretty
Just
crazy.
about not.
Coast to coast.
Coast to coast, people tuned in to Unmasked
right.
Live.
Yeah, it's all about that kicker time.
Congratulations, Colby.
Congrats, Colby. You're also getting the same prize package. That'd be a set of the EB300s, that gray Kicker Unmasked Live T-shirt, and of course a pair of Kicker koozies so you
Absolutely.
can enjoy your favorite beverage watching the show. And then tonight, which I didn't know we were giving away, but holy smokes, the party pack.
Party pack.
The
Party pack.
Where's Jay? He's over there. JW's over there. He's hitting my.
Vanna is on a
look.
break.
He's hitting on my wife. Look at him.
Can you blame him?
I am
Well, no.
telling.
Her.
I
I'm
know,
telling
but-
Mr. Irby.
His daughter's getting hit on by Jeremy. Anyhow,
Oh, man.
Jeremy's back there busy. I was going to have him pull the party pack sign back out here, but he's over there. Well, I was. If you come bring the sign back out.
Come on, Vanna.
Come on, Vanna, bring the sign back out. But seriously, this is a great prize tonight, guys and gals. We're giving away the party pack. And JW, correct me if I'm wrong. You said it's a party pack
Okay, so
plus.
yeah, so
Go ahead.
grand prize winner will receive the party pack, so everything in this party pack, and your choice of you get a Stampede shirt, period,
Cool.
and the black unmasked shirt as well.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Yes, we
Is
have
it
a couple
Gibbs
different
shirt,
Stampede
or
shirts.
is it like a fresh one?
It's their choice. If they'd like to have one pre-worn.
Cool.
Sign.
Get the
Oh,
fresh
signed.
one.
I'm sorry. I meant signed, not worn.
Get the fresh one.
What was I thinking?
Yeah.
But
Moving on from that.
we've actually done that for a few people where we've signed shirts. So, I mean, if you have that crazy request,
Sure. Yeah.
And we'll try to
Can't get the
accommodate
sign
you.
it.
So the and/or is really just the Stampede T-shirt, because we do have a couple different. We have a tank top and we have a regular
So you
T-shirt.
can choose either the tank top or the shirt.
Yes.
So if
That's
you're
pretty cool.
So if you're the grand prize winner, you get everything that's on this board. You do get to choose whether you want the Stampede tank top or the Stampede T-shirt, and you're also going to get the Kicker Unmasked black T-shirt.
Correct.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
And then second and third is our typical giveaway with the EB300s, the koozies.
And
We always throw in stickers, but then it's their choice between a Stampede shirt or the gray Unmasked shirt.
Oh, well, we've already announced second and
Stampede
third.
shirt.
So, okay, second and third place winners, keep in mind that email that you're going to reply to Bill on, or if you're going to reply out, we need to know if you want the Stampede shirt or you want the Kicker Unmasked shirt.
Yep, correct.
I guess you get your choice.
That's right.
Stampede
Man.
shirt, just throwing it out there.
Stampede
Stampede shirt
shirt.
it is.
I agree.
Great, Stampede shirt.
All right, let's get
All right,
Sean
go
back on the
Travis.
camera.
All right, so with that said, Bill, that's a fantastic prize pack for first place. Who is our winner chicken dinner
All
tonight?
right.
Party pack?
Drum roll. Here we go.
Ernie B. from Mesa, Arizona.
Oh, Ernie.
Arna got it.
Congratulations,
Man,
my
East
friend.
Coast, West Coast, and kind of in the middle.
wherever it is. Where's he from?
It's on the way back.
Where's
Mesa,
he?
Arizona.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's more West Coast.
It's
than
way
the
more
Central,
West
but-
Coast, but you know, it's,
Yeah.
you know,
But all across the nation, Kicker's making an impact in people's lives right now.
we are. And what's cool about
Wasn't
this
that
is
deep?
it
That was
is.
That's
deep.
really deep. That's way too deep. Kicker is making an impact in your entertainment life across the nation. Let's throw that out there a little bit.
Enhancing.
We're not
your
building houses or
experience.
nothing like that.
No, well, we aren't building houses, but we're building great relationships. We're building
Yeah.
places where people can have fun and enjoy their life.
Amen.
sure.
Take their
Absolutely.
music with them.
Yeah.
Hang out with your friends, your family. I mean, that's what good sounding
It's a
audio.
lifestyle.
It's a
It is,
lifestyle. thing.
Absolutely, it is.
It's
Absolutely.
a lifestyle.
Sure.
thing.
Amazing choice to make.
Yeah.
It is. But the cool part about it is you talk about all across the U.S. It is this show. We actually have people from around the globe turn in and watch this show, which is cool. I mean, we have people
Yeah.
come in from Australia, South Africa, China, Japan. I'm not going to remember them all, but we have people tune in every week from those different places. And I'm going to get this one up here before it goes away.
That's pretty cool.
And of course, Mexico. We have lots of guys tune in from Mexico. But what's cool about it is we were able to finally get Canada on board with the prize giveaway, and we have
Exciting.
had a couple Canadian winners. So that's pretty
Great,
cool.
great.
Very awesome.
K-Swiss, I know you've been tuned into the show before. Hey, Kip, what's in the truck behind you? So, good question. This truck behind us, and I think what we're going to do is we will make that another go live video sometime between now and the end of the show or the event Saturday night. Is someone's calling me. Ernie's instructions to turn my phone off, and I'm the one who forgot.
Yeah, I say my
Ernie.
agent harped all over me. I had to turn all three of my radios off and
Sure.
my cellular phone. I got like 9. She keeps holding my phone.
Kip's hourly wages just
went.
went down.
Kip's just sitting here.
Ba-dum,
Kip
ba-dum.
Kerr is no longer an option, okay? You can't mute your phone for an hour and a half for a live video.
That's
Kip
right.
I'm
Kerr
going to
is
tell
no-
you what, all you guys out there, come see me. I'm going to hook you up some Sparkomatic, maybe some Jensen's, and maybe we'll do some Craig or Craco in there. We got you
Try, we're
covered.
Ah.
The cool part about that, what's in the truck, we call this the XRV, and it stands for Extreme Recreational Vehicle. And this is it's about 83 foot long from tip to stern on this. And so it's got the truck up front. It has a nice lounge area up there that we Kicker employees can run around with Jeremy to events if we want to, or we're on site. If we need to take a break, we can go in, chill, get into the air conditioning, have a little break in there. It's got a TV, a full-blown audio system in it. But then back in the rig, we can transport, and we do, like assets, vehicles, UTVs, any of our giveaways, things we're doing gets transported in the back. But in the front third of this, there's a really cool section. There's a static display area where we've got a little bit of every bit of the different Kicker product families on display. So you can come in and take a look at, look at Comp VR, you can look at Comp, you can look at Q Class, you can look at an L7. They're right there in front of you. You can touch them, you can feel them, you can see what they're all about.
Wow.
But then we have the boom room in the very front, and that has, is it 12 or 16 drivers, Jeremy? 12 of the L715 subwoofers in there. And then we've got 3 pair, so 6 total of our 11-inch marine cans in this room. We call it the boom room.
Is
for a
that
reason.
new?
Yeah, it is new. You haven't seen it yet.
I haven't even seen that
That's
yet.
impressive.
After the show,
Yeah,
We're gonna go
we're
have-
going to the boom room.
we're going to the boom room. So, K-Swiss, if you ever get a chance to come out to a big Kicker event, and obviously Country Stampede, this is a big kicker event, and we bring a big boy like this to these events. You can come, you can hang out with us, you can check out the boom room, you can touch and feel the rest of the kicker products. And the cool part is, it's all of us kicker guys here. It's not just me or Jeremy or Tim or Ernie or Bill, but it's the whole kicker crew, and you get to talk and ask questions from the sales guys, the tech guys, any questions you have. We're here to answer your questions. We can help figure out what you need for your vehicle. We can get you headed down the road, get some great sound and whatever you got. As you know, as a brand, we make everything. You know, we personal products, earbuds, headphones. We do it for marine. We do it for ATV, UTV, two-wheel sports. That includes, bikes, obviously, car, truck, SUV. We've got it all the bases covered. So if you're new to the Kicker family, always check out kicker.com. You can find the dealer locator there as well to go out and do your deal. You can just type in your zip code. You can go find a local Kicker dealer. And then we at Kicker, we're there Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Central Time. Anything you want to know, whether it's a pre-sales question, which gear is going to fit my car the best? Hey, I've got the gear. I'm looking for something. Can you steer me the right way? Or if you have a problem, built by man, broke by man. If you have a warranty issue, we're there to take care of it.
Yeah, absolutely. Right on site, right?
Right on site. And the thing is, when you call Kicker, a real human being answers the phone. We don't use an automated system. So if you call Kicker for anything, a real human being answers that phone. They're going to ask you what you need, and they can direct you.
That makes
that's right. And get a hold of me, because I know I have everybody's personal numbers.
He does. I may have to pay you a little bit more, Sean. So here, Jay Bordeaux, Jay, I hope I got that right. Bordeaux.
Bordeaux sounds cooler.
Bordeaux.
Sorry if it's Bordeaux.
This is a great question from Jay.
Kicker Unmasked episode of that Boom Boom Room and demo. Yep, gonna happen.
Yeah, that has to happen.
All for you.
I
we'll
agree.
do that.
Boom, boom,
You need to take care of Jay on that.
We do. We need to do that. I got some pretty nice kicker components for mids and highs. Look forward to see the builds. K-Swiss, we appreciate you tuning in. We appreciate your input on that. And thanks for asking about the XRV.
Absolutely. Thanks, K-Swiss.
So, with that said, it's 9:07. We are going to wrap up. Hey, Frank, I got to bring this up, man. You guys are
almost wrapped up.
Almost wrapped up. Have a fun night, Kip. Franco, thank you, man. We're not just gonna have a fun, safe night tonight, but we're gonna have a great time here all week long and weekend long with Stampede.
That's right.
You hang around with great people like this.
Yeah, hey.
This is my first time meeting this character, but I got to feel I'm gonna be in trouble more than once.
Yeah.
Plenty of trouble.
Plenty of trouble with this guy.
For you, hey, on site,
hey, Travis is going to fit in well. He's going to fit in well.
We got keys to the jail cell
That's
here,
right.
so we're all set.
Awesome. Maybe if you get a picture of me in jail, call him.
First of all, we're going to need to see this jail.
Yeah, I need to see the jail.
Yeah, you go to heartlandmotorsports.us. That's our website. You learn all the information about the on-site situations.
There you go. Absolutely.
Peace, dude. Heads up. Weather's heading south at Kip. Thanks, regular guy audio. I keep wanting to say regular audio guy, but it's regular guy audio, so I apologize for that, man. It's just sometimes you read it and what you see and what you say are two different things. Justin Kirby, everyone have a great night.
Thanks, Justin. Appreciate you, buddy.
Chris, stay thirsty, my friends. That's a very appropriate.
I think we end on that.
We do end on that.
Yeah.
So
good way to wrap it.
It's my pleasure to be the knucklehead in front of the camera trying to keep things straight for you guys out there as always. My good friend, Sean Carter. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me on.
Travis Hilton.
Yep.
It's a pleasure meeting you, and I look forward to spend some more time with you.
We
apparently got some things to give away.
We got a long weekend ahead of us.
We're going to hold them to it. I promise you of that.
As always, it's a little different atmosphere here tonight, but of course we've got Tim back there running the camera tonight. We got Ernie playing production over there. It's real easy with one camera, although I think I've seen Ernie actually giving more direction tonight than ever.
Way to go, crew. Way to go.
JW keeping things straight. Bill on social media, and I'm blessed tonight to have my wife Paula keep me from getting sunburned too much with the SPF 50 spray. So it's our pleasure to be the 5 guys plus 2 tonight, to be representing Kicker for all you folks, for the 220 plus employees back in Stillwater, Oklahoma. Thank you for tuning in tonight. You have a safe week. Have a great time. We hope to see you here at Stampede if you can. If not, we will see you next Tuesday night.
Have a great
good one,
night,
everyone.
Check it.